2, 3, 4. Bosun blows a whistle and the captain rings a bell. Final ship is ready to depart. My darling, is that the beating of the waves or the beating of my heart? The summer's over and the skies are turning gray. Memories are long but days are short, my darling. And soon the only tongue I know, she's leaving out of port. I hope she will remember. I know that I remember you. Back on Putin Bay, my darling. Back on Putin Bay, my friend. I am leaving in the morning, but I'm coming home again. This time tomorrow I'll be miles and miles away. Maybe think of me once in a while, my darling. And after all that we've been through, I hope it brings a smile. Somebody told me you should never say goodbye. See you later, maybe fare thee well, my darling. After all that we've been through, I hope we'll meet again. I'm just gonna leave that one. I know the road goes on forever. When will it bring me back to you? Back to Putin Bay, my darling. Back to Putin Bay, my friend. I am leaving in the morning, but I'm coming home again. Back to Putin Bay, my darling. Back to Putin Bay, my friend. I am leaving in the morning, but I'm coming home again. And years from now, after the autumn of my life, the children of our children step ashore, my darling. I know this place will always be the way it's been before. I know the wheel will keep on turning. When will it roll me back to you? Oh, oh, back to Putin Bay, my darling. Back to Putin Bay, my friend. I am leaving in the morning, but I'm coming home again. Back to Putin Bay, my darling. See my lovers and my friends. I am leaving in the morning, but I'm coming home again. Back to Putin Bay, my darling. See my lovers and my friends. I am leaving in the morning, but I'm coming home again. Oh, coming home again. Na 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 na. 2, 3, 4. Here's a song of mine from my new CD. This is called They Call Her the Even Star. You've been waiting all of your life for a girl like her. Now that you found her, what can you do? Voices you hear, one in your head, one in your heart. No one can tell you which one is true. Oh, now your life's illusions met. She's not that easy to forget. Somebody said a life on the road would lead you home. Starting to think somebody was wrong. Your partners in crime, the boys in the band have all gone home. Still on the road and still all alone. Oh, but by the time you hear the sound, is it too late to turn around? 'Cause when she smiles, they call her the even star. dangers are that the even star, she's gone when the morning comes. Call it a dream or call it a curse, don't you know? Breaking your heart and robbing you blind. The road that you're on is starting to wear, it goes so slow. One step ahead, one step behind. Oh, all the miles you seem to roam, there's just one more to go back home. 'Cause when she smiles, they call her the even star. Catch your eyes, and you don't know where you are. Oh, as you smile, what the dangers are, that the even star is gone when the morning comes. Oh, maybe the years passing by make it hard to remember when your dreams take your heart to the places your heart shouldn't go. Every card that you just couldn't play will haunt you forever, and the words never spoken will follow wherever you go. Catch your eyes, and you don't know where you are. Oh, when she cries, you forget what the dangers are, that the even star is gone when the morning comes. Whoa, you remember every night of your life. Oh, they call her the even star. It's a long, long, long way home. In the Port of Amsterdam, there's a sailor who sings of the stories he brings from the wide open sea. And in the Port of Amsterdam, there's a sailor who sleeps where the riverbank weeps by the old willow tree. And in the Port of Amsterdam, there's a sailor who dies, full of beer, full of cries, and a drunken down fight. But in the Port of Amsterdam, there's a sailor who's born on a muggy hot morn by the dawn's early light. In the Port of Amsterdam, where the sailors all meet, there's a sailor who eats only fish heads and tails. He will show you his teeth that have rotted too soon, and can swallow the moon and can haul up the sails. And he calls to the cook with his arms open wide, "Bring me more fish, lay it down by my side." And he'd like so to belch, but he's too full to try. So he stands up and laughs, and he zips up his fly. In the Port of Amsterdam, you can see sailors dance, paunches bursting their pants, grinding women to paunch. They've forgotten the words that their whiskey voice croaks, splitting the night with the roar of their jokes. And they turn and they dance and they laugh and they lust till the rancid strains of the accordion burst. They're out to the street with their pride in their pants and the slut that they tow underneath the street lamps. In the Port of Amsterdam, there's a sailor who drinks, and he drinks, and he drinks, and he drinks once again. He drinks to the health of the whores of Amsterdam, who have given themselves to 1,000 other men. They have bargained their virtue, their goodness all gone, for a few dirty coins, and when he can't go on, turns his nose to the sky, and he blows it above, and he pisses like I cry for an ungrateful love. In the Port of Amsterdam, in the Port of Amsterdam. So many years ago, I got to go to Ireland. There's a long story behind that, but I'll tell it at some other time. But driving from Dublin to Cork, there was a little sign for a place off the road. I'm sure it was some sort of a tourist attraction. It's called Steelaway Farm. Didn't go there, have no idea what it is, but I thought, yeah, that's kind of a pretty name for a place, and it just sort of stuck with me all those years, so I wrote a little bit of melody about it, and this is like 30, 35 years ago, and just kind of forgot about it. 20 years ago, or something like that, we were up in Canada playing, and another verse popped into my head, so I wrote that out. And just fairly recently, the third verse and the bridge popped into my head. So this thing has taken me like 35 years to finish. So if the lyrics don't make as much sense as they might, I tried to tie them together, but this is how it's about. And I couldn't find it on the internet. I tried looking on the interweb, and it wasn't there. It's called Steelaway Farm. Oh, wait a minute, wait. On the record, on my new CD, Great Wishes in Small, the fiddle part on this is by Sarah from Mustang Sally up at Put-in-Bay. She hasn't been there for a long time. She's in Nashville now. She's brilliant. You need to buy the record just for that. Steelaway Farm. I heard the morning begin. I heard the bells on the wind. I saw the light through the window to wake me from sleep. It was warmer than I had remembered. Well, it was colder than hell when I first lay me down for to sleep. Oh, but I did not weep, for I prayed if my soul would be taken, someday that I would awaken and steal away far. She called herself Josephine. Her eyes were yellow or green. She told me stories, and some of them might have been true. Oh, but I never tried to believe her, 'cause I always thought I could leave her and come back to you. Oh, but that wasn't true, 'cause all of those plans we were tending, they vanish in night, never ending in Steelaway Farm. As well, and if there's a story to tell, and maybe the ending could use some amending and charm. And I know that you won't understand, but I thought that I could be the man to love you and hold you and need you and keep you from harm. Oh, but don't be alarmed. Even the love unrequited, sometimes far from our side here on Steelaway Farm. Na 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 na. misbegotten soon will be lost and forgotten on Steal Away Pond. Well, I shouldn't say anymore. You've heard my stories before. Romantic nonsense and blarney wrapped up in a song. Oh, my words used to sparkle like silver, but now they're just sad and familiar and somehow all wrong. You know, it doesn't take long for even the love misbegotten someday be lost and forgotten on Steal Away Pond. And though I'll be living without you, tonight I'll be dreaming about you in Steal Away Pond. Steal Away Pond. I'm not exactly sure who the Quiet Girl is, but I know when I was writing the song, I envisioned the railroad tracks in downtown Carrollton, where I came from many, many years ago. Probably just this fictional, it might be Mary Ann, but it probably isn't. Anyway, this is called Quiet Girl. There is a moon tonight over the locust tree, sparkles like firelight over the frozen sea, and from her window seat she watches it disappear. Starlight is fading soon, morning is drawing near. She is a quiet girl, she lives in a quiet world. Teardrops on calico, no one will ever know. And from the shadows I watch as she walks on by, back to her silent world. I love the quiet girl. Now as the sun goes down over the railroad track, somebody's leaving town, he's never coming back. And as he pulls away, she watches him disappear. Red sky will turn to gray, the darkness will hide her tears. She is a quiet girl, she lives in a quiet world. Teardrops on calico, no one will ever know. And from the shadows I watch as she walks on by, back to her silent world. I love the quiet girl. There will be things in your life you won't understand, or hold in your hand, or ever forget. Maybe a song on the wind with a touch of regret, but it's not over yet. Searching for magic spells, coins in a wishing well, secrets the sparrows tell, angels with silver bells. She is a quiet girl, she lives in a quiet world. Sunshine and saraband, she'll never understand. in the shadows I watch as she walks on by, back to her quiet world. I love the quiet girl, back to her silent world. I love the quiet girl. All right, here's a song I wrote a long time ago called, just had some little bits and pieces of it. It was called Jesse, and I dug the little bits and pieces out for my new record and rearranged it, wrote a whole new set of lyrics, kind of philosophical. I hope you like it. On the record, my good friend Bones Bonham from Easy Street plays the guitar solo. Jesse was my brother, Jesse was my friend. The people called him outlaw up into the bitter end. For 30 years he traveled all around the land. The man became the legend, and the legend was the man. Poets through the ages, they wrote of his disgrace. Not 1 in 12 had ever seen his face. I went down Missouri, all the crowd was dressed in black. The talk was of the man that shot poor Jesse in the back. And I thought there'd be a reckoning on the day that Jesse died. There'd be golden bells ringing and the sky would open wide. But I never saw an angel and I never heard a sound. But he looked so small and helpless when they put him in the ground. And I've always liked songs about cowboys, and I've always liked the stories where the good guy dressed in black. Yes, I've always liked songs about cowboys, where a man keeps his word and a friend don't turn his back. No, no. There is fire up in heaven, there is fire down below. There's the knowledge men are born with and the things we should not know. Some men call it fantasy and some men call it lies. But you will see the answer, you will see it in my eyes. There's something to believe in, but you will have to choose. The outlaw or the prophet, what's to win or what's to lose. But who will tell the story and who will take the blame? When I'm gone, not 1 in 12 will know my name. From the banks of Nishnabotna to the shores of Galilee, well, I must make that journey, but you need not come with me. But if you ride my story, and if you call me friend, then you will share the glory or the darkness at the end. And I've always liked songs about cowboys, and I've always liked the stories where the good guy dressed in black. Yes, I've always liked songs about cowboys, where a man keeps his word and a friend don't turn his back. No, no. For the sin of self-indulgence, for the arrogance of pride, I will ask for your forgiveness, I will lay down by your side. But I will not see an angel, and I will not hear a sound. But I pray you ride my legend when they put me in the ground. And I've always liked songs about cowboys, and I've always liked the stories where the good guy dressed in black. Yes, I've always liked songs about cowboys, where a man keeps his word and a friend don't turn his back. No, no. No, no. little smidgen of Westside Steve's Great Lakes Trilogy. And it says it's just, I know, it'd be actually a little bit of one song and a little bit of the other one. Would that make it a biology or a, I don't know, any of you math majors out there, if you know that it's a fraction thing or not? Anyway. I usually go from Pat Daly's Great Lakes song right into the Battle of Lake Erie that I wrote. So thank you guys for watching the show. Make sure to record this and watch it 10 or 20 times a day. And I know I haven't set you up for this, but everybody at home sing along. Ohio, Ohio, Ohio. Stomp your feet and fire your guns. Steal the lassies' hearts away and drink the sailors' rum. Fight before the break of dawn. Soon the crystal morning comes. Load your cannons, fire away and drink the sailors' rum. I am leaving in the morning, Marianne, Marianne. There'll be trouble up on Erie come the dawn. We were fishermen and ferrymen and farmers on the land. We'll be soldiers now before this day is gone. Well, I'd rather be at home, but we're tethered to the lake. It won't be long before the fight begins. Yes, we spotted British warships off the coast of Rattlesnake, and we'll have to fight the British and the winds. We will all stand together on Niagara all alone, with the Lawrence burning bright across the sky. You will never fly the Union Jack upon our native stone. You will all die together if you die. It's the summer of 13 and the war's not going well. We'd better not let Barclay get away. Well, they say that if we do, there'll be another kind of hell. What that might be ain't up to me to say. When the Lawrence took a hit, she was all but overwhelmed. We loaded up the longboats and set out. We boarded the Niagara and Perry took the helm. That must have been what turned that fight about. We will all stand together on Niagara all alone, with the Lawrence burning bright across the sky. You will never fly the Union Jack upon our native stone. You will all die together if you try. We weren't close enough for carronades, we couldn't pass the pale. Our courage and our luck were running low. And then from out of heaven, a southeaster took the sail. We charged into the fray and struck the blow. The Queen, Charlotte, and Detroit, they tangled up before our sights, and peril turned to victory instead. Was it Perry's luck or bravery that put us all to right? Well, I'd rather be a lucky man than dead. We will all stand together on Niagara all alone, with the Lawrence burning bright across the sky. You will never fly the Union Jack upon our native stone. You will all die together. You'll all die together. You'll all die together if you try. Sing, you bastards, haul away. Stomp your feet and fire your guns. Steal the lassies' hearts away and drink the sailors' rum. Fight before the break of dawn. Soon the crystal morning comes. Load your cannons, fire away, and drink the sailors'